Alright, so we are into book 45 now. We're blazing through the series. So, what do you expect when you get to book 45 in Goosebumps? Why you expect a generic, average campfire story about ghosts. And that's what this one is. I just said a few videos ago that I'm starting to move out of the traditional ghost stuff and spooky stuff for the later books. And he does do that. I'm not saying he doesn't. As we will talk about in books like Chicken Chicken and My Best Friend is Invisible, or even as I just talked about in The Beast from the East, he does seem to get out of that into more just straight up bizarre stories. This one, though, he kind of reverts back to the typical spooks and ghosts type story for this one. And this one is basically just a campfire story. That's how it comes across to me. Not to say I didn't like Ghost Camp. I mean, if you like ghost stories, and if you're just a diehard Goosebumps fan, then yeah, go ahead and read it. But there's really nothing interesting about this one. It's just about a couple of kids, their brother and sister. They go off to camp, and the campers are just playing pranks on them, doing shit that looks really weird, and it turns out they're all fucking ghosts. I mean, there's really not a twist. I mean, it's evident from the start they're ghosts. There's a part where they tell a story around the campfire about a whole fucking camp that all die. It's obviously them. And so, of course, the big natural twist is, gasp, they're ghosts. Well, fucking course they're ghosts. What the fuck else did you expect? He doesn't even try to hide the fucking fact it's ghosts. He pretty much says in the first part of the book they're fucking ghosts. Like, I liked it for the fact that it is a campfire story. I mean, I do like that kind of thing. I like, it's the kind of thing you hear like at an actual camp. It's reminiscent to me of the Alvin Schwartz's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark a little bit. It kind of makes me think of that. Just like kind of like an urban legend or scary story kids tell around a campfire. That's essentially what this is. It's just a campfire story. And I like it for that. I don't like it for the obviousness of it. It's just a fucking ghost story. And I wouldn't mind it if it was like a cleverly written ghost story, or if it was structured better, or if like they get to the camp and it seems like something's off, but you can't quite figure out what it is, and at the end of it turns out they're ghosts. That would at least be a little more interesting. But for what it is, it's pretty basic. So that's Ghost Camp. Sorry. Didn't have much else to say about that one. It's fucking Ghost Camp. Okay. Yeah. But we'll be getting into some more stranger ones as the series continues. And I get further in. But yeah, I mean, if I were reading these, like if you're just a newcomer to Goosebumps and you haven't read any of them before, and if you're actually watching these videos for some reason and taking my advice, I'd skip this one if that doesn't interest you, for its obviousness. But I would read it if you're more interested in just like, oh, that sounds like a long just campfire story. That sounds like my kind of thing. Then yeah, I'd read it. That's all I got to say about Ghost Camp. Sorry it's so short. So, see you in the next one.